Good day, grade 7. Today we're going to discuss about lesson 3, set operation, which includes 4 topics: intersection of sets, union of sets, difference of two sets, and the complement of a set. So let us first learn about intersection of sets. So intersection of sets is the set containing the elements common to two sets. Okay, the elements common to two sets. Intersection of sets A and B written as A intersection B. So this inverted U is the symbol that denotes intersection of sets. Okay, example, A is equal to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Set B is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So what are the elements common to sets A and B? Sets A and B has the elements which are common to them: 10, 20, 30, and 40. These elements are their common elements. So intersection A and B is equal to, okay, you're going to put the symbol for intersection between the name of two sets. Okay, intersection of sets A and B is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, another example. Set A is equal to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Set D is equal to 65, 70. So, is there any element or are there elements common to sets A and B? There is no elements common to two sets. So how are we going to represent intersection of sets A and B? Since there is no elements common to them. Okay? Intersection of sets A and B is equal to an empty set or just a null set. Okay? This is how you're going to write the intersection of sets if there is no element common to two sets. Okay? Example number 3. Set B is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Set C is equal to 45, 50, 55, 60. So what are the elements common to sets B and C? Observe the given set. What do you think are the elements common to sets B and C? Set B and C both have the elements 50 and 60. So the intersection of set B and C is equal to 50, 60. So you're just going to write in the intersection of set the elements common to two sets. Okay, let us now proceed to union of set. So when we say union of set, it is the set of their elements combined all together. So in the previous discussion, intersection of set, you're just going to write down or list down the elements that is common to them. But in the second topic, which is union of set, you're going to combine all together their elements or the elements of two sets. If A and B are two distinct sets, then union of A and B, written as A union B, refers to the set of elements that are either in A or B or both. For example, set A is equal to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Set B is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So how are we going to represent or to write union of sets A and B? Okay, union of sets A and B is equal to, you're going to list down their elements, combined elements of set A and B from least to greatest. Okay, you're going to start from the least element if the elements are numbers or are written in numbers. Okay, so we're going to start 5, since 5 is our least number among the elements, and then 10. So if the elements were the same or are the same, you are just going to write them once. If elements are the same again, you are going to write them once only. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, and 60. So this is how you're going to write union of sets A and B. We are going to write all the elements. So these are the elements of A and B. Okay? Again, don't forget that if the elements are the same, you're going to just write them once. Okay, example number 2. Set C is equal to 45, 50, 55, 60. Set D is equal to 65 and 70. So what is the union of sets C and D? Union of sets C and D is equal to 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. Okay? Example number 3. Set B is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Set C is equal to 45, 50, 55, 60. So what is the union of sets B and C? The union of sets B and C is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we list them down together, all together in here. Okay, this is the union of set B and C. Okay. How about difference of two sets? So difference of two sets, given sets A and B, the difference of A and B denoted as A minus B. Okay, difference. A minus B refers to the sets of all elements that are in A but not in B. For example, set A is equal to 1, 3, 7, 11, 14, 19. Set B is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 17, 19. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to find the element that is common to both sets. So the elements common to sets A and B are 3, 7, 11, and 19. So these are the elements common to sets A and B. So we're going to find out difference of two sets. So after finding out the elements common to two sets, A minus B is equal to, okay, since A is the first name of a set mentioned, or this is our minuend. So since A is our minuend, okay, A minus B is equal to, okay, if you're going to observe, the color red are the elements common to sets A and B. So A minus B is equal to, anong natira? So what are the elements that are, or that remain in set A after finding out, or after finding out the element that is common to sets A and B? So what are the elements that remain in set A, since A is our minuend? Okay, A minus B is equal to 114. Okay, 114 are the elements that remain in set A. So the difference of set A and B is equal to 1, or the set of 1 and 14. Okay, another example. Example number 2, set B is equal to 3, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 19. Set C is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. So what is the first thing you're going to do? You're going to find out first the elements that is common to sets B and C. Okay? So sets B and C has the element common to them, which is only 3. So what is the difference between B and C? Okay? B minus C is equal to, okay, 2, 5, 7, 11, 17, and 19. We already removed element 3 because set C has this element 3. Okay, so we're just going to write down the difference of B minus C is equal to the elements that remain in the first set after finding out their common elements. So this is how we're going to find the difference of two sets. Example number 3. What is the difference between A, C? Okay, if A is equal to 1, 3, 7, 11, 14, and 19, set C is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. So how are we going to find the difference between A and C? Okay, so their common elements is 3. Okay, their common element is 3. There is only one element common to two sets. Okay, so what are the elements that remain in set A? Okay, A minus C, okay, A minus C is equal to 1, 7, 11, 14, and 19. So the difference between A and C is equal to the set of 1, 7, 11, 14, and 19. Let us now proceed to complement of a set. Okay, complement of a set is a set operation that involves only one set. If you're going to notice, intersection of sets, union of sets, and difference of two sets involve two sets. But in here, we are going to have only one set. Okay, complement of a set define the set relationship with respect to a defined universal set. If A is a set and the universal set represented as U is defined, then the complement of set A written as the complement of A. So A with an apostrophe denotes the complement of set A. Refers to the set of elements not in A but are contained in the universal set. Okay? In complement of a set, you're going to find out the elements that are in the universal set but not in the given set. Okay? For example, our universal set is X such that X is a counting number less than or equal to 15. So if the set builder is given, you're going to write them down or write them in a roster method. Or set U is equal to, so what are the counting number less than or equal to 15? Okay, set U is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, for example, number 1. Set A is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Okay, this is our given element, set A. Okay, we're going to base the complement of a set from the universal set. So there is always universal set given. So if the universal set contain the counting number less than or equal to 15, and set A is equal to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, in complement of a set, you're going to find out the elements that are in the universal set but not in set A. Okay? So first thing you're going to do is you're going to find the element in the universal set that are in A. Okay? So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So these number that are in color red are the elements that are in set A. So complement of set A is equal to, so after removing the elements that are in set A, the complement of set A now is equal to 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, and 14. Okay, these are the elements. The elements in the complement of set A are the elements in the universal set that are not in set A. Okay, this 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, and 14 are the elements that are in the universal set but not in set A. Okay, this is how we're going to find out the complement of a set. Okay, another example. Set B is equal to 7, 11, 13, and 15. Okay, so we're going to use the same universal set as the counting number less than or equal to 15. Okay, so what are the elements that are in the universal set but not in set B? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to remove first the element that are in set B from the universal set. Okay, so we're going to remove 7. Since 7 is found in set B, 11, 13, and 15. So ano yung naiwan sa universal set? Okay, so complement of set B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, and 14. Okay, so this is how we're going to find the complement of set B. Remember, complement of a set is the set that are in the universal set but not in a given set. Okay, we're going to remove the elements that are in the given set from the universal set. And then the complement will be equal to the set that remains in the universal set after removing all the elements that are in set B. Okay? So that is all for today about the operation of set. I hope you learned something today in our lesson.